Publius Aelius Hadrianus, commonly known as Hadrian, was one of the most renowned Roman emperors, remembered for his extensive travels across the Roman Empire, architectural achievements, military reorganization, and efforts to consolidate rather than expand Rome's boundaries. He ruled as the 14th emperor of Rome from 117 AD to 138 AD, following the death of his adoptive father and predecessor, Emperor Trajan. Early life and background. Hadrian was born on January 24, 76 AD, in Italica, near modern-day Seville, Spain. He was of Roman Italic origin, part of a well-established family from Hispania. His father, Publius Aelius Hadrianus Afer, was a senator and cousin to Trajan, the future emperor. After his father's death when Hadrian was just 10 years old, he was placed under the guardianship of Trajan and another Roman nobleman, Publius Acilius Attianus. Hadrian received a thorough education, mastering Greek literature, rhetoric, philosophy, and military strategy. His admiration for Greek culture earned him the nickname Graeculus, Little Greek, which he embraced throughout his life. Rise to power. Hadrian's political and military career advanced steadily, aided by Trajan's influence. He held a number of important positions, including quaestor, tribune, and praetor. During the Dacian Wars, 101–106 AD, he served under Trajan and demonstrated notable military skill. In 117 AD, during Trajan's final illness while campaigning in the east, it was announced that Hadrian had been adopted as his successor. Although the legitimacy of this adoption has been debated by historians, Hadrian assumed power upon Trajan's death on August 8, 117 AD. The transition was smooth, though not without controversy, as Hadrian quickly ordered the execution of 4 prominent senators, supposedly for plotting against him, a move that haunted his early reign. Philosophy of rule and governance. Hadrian's reign marked a shift in imperial policy from expansion to consolidation. Unlike his predecessor, Trajan, who had sought to expand the Roman Empire's borders through military conquests, Hadrian aimed to secure and stabilize the existing empire. He abandoned some of Trajan's eastern conquests, including Mesopotamia, believing them too difficult to maintain. He is especially remembered for his extensive travels throughout the empire, something few emperors had done before. Between 121 and 125 AD, and again from 128 to 132 AD, Hadrian visited almost every province in the empire: Britain, Gaul, Greece, Asia Minor, Egypt, and North Africa. His aim was to strengthen Rome's frontiers, build relationships with provincial leaders, and oversee military and civic projects. Hadrian's Wall and architectural achievements. One of Hadrian's most famous legacies is Hadrian's Wall, constructed in northern Britain around 122 AD. Stretching approximately 73 miles from coast to coast, the wall marked the northern limit of the Roman Empire in Britain and served both as a defensive structure and a symbol of Roman power. Hadrian was a great admirer of classical Greek architecture and invested heavily in architectural and cultural projects across the empire. In Athens, he sponsored the completion of the Temple of Olympian Zeus, built libraries and baths, and initiated urban renewal programs. In Rome, he commissioned the construction of the Pantheon, still one of the best preserved Roman buildings, and the Temple of Venus in Roma. He also rebuilt and enhanced many cities in Asia Minor and the eastern provinces. His architectural vision extended to the design of his personal retreat, the Villa Adriana in Tivoli, a sprawling complex of palaces, gardens, and baths inspired by Greek and Egyptian styles. Relationship with Antinous. Hadrian's personal life is also the subject of much historical interest. Though he was married to Vibia Sabina, Trajan's great-niece, their relationship was reportedly strained. Hadrian's closest companion was Antinous, a young Greek from Bithynia. The nature of their relationship is widely believed to have been romantic. Tragically, Antinous died under mysterious circumstances in the Nile River in 130 AD. Grief-stricken, Hadrian deified him, a rare honor usually reserved for emperors, and founded the city of Antinopolis in Egypt in his memory. He also had statues of Antinous erected across the empire, establishing a unique cult in his name. Later years and death. The latter years of Hadrian's reign were marked by increasing health problems and administrative challenges. A major revolt broke out in Judea, 132–136 AD, known as the Bar Kokhba Revolt, which Hadrian suppressed with extreme force. The conflict led to significant destruction, a high death toll among Jews, and the renaming of Judea to Syria Palestina, a move seen as an attempt to erase Jewish identity in the region. Without biological children, Hadrian first adopted Lucius Aelius as his successor, but Aelius died unexpectedly. Hadrian then adopted Antoninus Pius, with the condition that Antoninus would later adopt Marcus Aurelius and Lucius Verus, ensuring a smooth succession. Hadrian died on July 10, 138 AD, at his villa in Baia, Italy, after suffering for years from illness, likely heart disease. Though initially buried at Puteoli, his remains were eventually moved to the Mausoleum of Hadrian in Rome, later known as Castel Sant'Angelo. Legacy. Hadrian is remembered as one of the 5 good emperors of Rome, known for his intellect, administrative acumen, and dedication to the empire's unity and prosperity. He strengthened the Roman frontiers, promoted cultural integration, and left an indelible mark on the empire's architectural and cultural landscape. His reign exemplified a vision of the Roman Empire not as a constantly expanding war machine, but as a complex, multicultural system that needed careful stewardship, diplomacy, and artistic patronage.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.